de-rostered. High Court Judge Prashant Kumar, viewers, back-to-back updates coming here on Republic TV. Breaking news coming in. This is coming in as we see the Allahabad High Court judges had urged CG to defy Supreme Court order, seek full court meeting, and at least 13 judges had written to the Chief Justice for convening a full court meeting against Supreme Court's recent order against Justice Prashant Kumar. That is right. Back-to-back updates coming in right now on Republic TV. It's a drastic direction which was issued on August 4th. The bench of Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Justice R. Mahadevan urged the High Court Chief Justice to strip Justice Kumar of criminal roster till his retirement. Okay, let's go straight across to my colleague. We're getting joined by Rhythm. Rhythm, yes, take it away. A big update coming in.
Well, let's tell our viewers what's happened. This is a big movement after the letter by the Allahabad High Court. There was going to be a full court meeting. Let's put it into perspective. Today, the Supreme Court has set aside its 4th August order that it had given. Let me put this and explain this to our viewers properly. Justice Pardiwala heard this matter just a few minutes ago, and he said we've got a letter from the Allahabad High Court that's requesting us to reconsider what we had passed on 4th August. What had they passed on 4th August, viewers? On 4th August, they had said that the judge of the Allahabad High Court should be de-rostered because of certain orders that he had passed on certain cases, on criminal cases. However, the powers to de-roster a judge are only with the Chief Justice of the Allahabad High Court. They do not lie with the Supreme Court. This is something that had caused judicial tremors within the judiciary. There was an open battle between the Allahabad High Court that had written 13 judges, signed a letter to the Allahabad Chief Justice, writing to him to say they are pained and shocked with this matter that has been, and the kind of work that has been done by the Supreme Court. After which today this matter came before the Supreme Court. I also I also have a feeling, and I've also been told by my sources, the Chief Justice of India also had something to do with this matter coming up today before the bench. Justice Pardiwala, who had passed that order, it was against Justice Prashant Kumar, it had been passed, that had de-rostered him from hearing any criminal matters. It was a very scathing matter with great observations, very critical of Justice Prashant Kumar. It is not something that he could have done, that is to de-roster him under the understanding that we have, because the High Court is not a subordinate judiciary. Justice Pardiwala has just passed this order where he says we direct the registry to re-notify this matter for consideration to the High Court Chief Justice, which is what they should have done in the first place. It's the High Court Chief Justice who is, as the master roster, can decide what matters go to Justice Prashant Kumar, not the Supreme Court. They say by the August 4th order, we had set aside the order and remand the matter back to the High Court for reconsideration. Our intention was not to cause embarrassment, etc., etc. However, I'm going to now just make our viewers understand what happened. It was a huge embarrassment that had been caused even within the Supreme Court. The Chief Justice of India was facing a lot of issues with and objections to this order that had been passed by Justice Pardiwala's bench. They were trying to understand how to make this wrong or right. Justice Pardiwala's bench had passed an order on the 4th of August giving great strictures to Justice Prashant Kumar, and now today the same Justice Pardiwala's bench, after getting this letter, has said that all right, we set aside our order. Why is this unprecedented? First, for the first time ever, we are seeing an open battle between the Allahabad High Court and the Supreme Court. Second, the judiciary always kept private its own matters. Today, the ropes have been dropped within the judiciary itself, and we are hearing these critical and very controversial details of judicial tremors out in the open for the very first time. Third, it's one of the first times we are seeing the Allahabad High Court 13 judges sign a letter to the Chief Justice of the Allahabad High Court and say that we want this to be reconsidered because the Supreme Court's order has shocked and pained us because it was scathing. Fourth, immediately taking note of this letter, on a Monday morning, they have immediately said, all right, we shall be taking note of this. On the 8th of August, on a Friday morning, on the 8th of August, they take note of this. Mondays and Fridays are usually miscellaneous matter days. And at 10:30, they come, they sit and they say, all right, the August 4th order we had passed a few days ago, we set it aside. So within a span of 4 days, they've churned it around. There were judicial tremors that were caused, and the top court sets it right by saying we take and recall that order back. It is the High Court Allahabad Chief Justice that will be going ahead and passing the correct order. Just a short while ago, viewers, I'm also going to try and get Anil Tiwari of the Allahabad High Court Bar Association here, because I was just speaking to him to understand what he said on it. And all right, yes, so I just spoke to Anil Tiwari, and I guess Tanisha is trying to patch him here. He just told me that he told me lots of things actually. He said that we're also against the kind of order that's been passed by the Supreme Court, and he did tell me that the Allahabad High Court Bar Association was also going to be writing a letter to the High Court Chief Justice. However, I think the Okay, Anil
Yes.
Tiwari joining us on the phone line. Mr. Tiwari, I was just telling our viewers just before this Supreme Court judgment came out, I was having a word with you. The Supreme Court has put and set aside its order to de-roster Justice Prashant Kumar. You were talking earlier about the effects on the independence of judiciary and stating the High Court is not a subordinate judiciary. Today, very clearly now, with this setting aside, I think the Allahabad High Court and the Allahabad High Court judges will be more pacified.
Look here, my only comment is that Supreme Court has realized that the judgment was against the constitution balance. Constitution of India does not provide any power to the Supreme Court to control High Court. High Court is not subordinate judiciary. And look here, this judgment was not against the judge. It was against the institution, it was against the public opinion, and it was against the democracy. That judgment is set aside, is a step to welcome. We are welcoming this decision. Supreme Court has very correctly passed the further judgment. I'm very happy.
Absolutely.
I'm very happy.
Mr. Tiwari,
but I want to add
Yes.
one thing, if you permit me.
Please.
If you permit me, please, I want to add something. A larger angle. You look here. If the earlier judgment was correct, then there is a question that collegium system has failed. I'm saying that collegium system is basically, it should be removed immediately, it should be amended and to the made tune as per the Constitution of India. Constitution of India does not provide any power on the Supreme Court for appointment of High Court judges. This judgment, that collegium system should be revisited now. This time has come.
I want you to make me understand and our viewers understand, Mr. Tiwari, why are you talking about the collegium system today?
Can I speak in Hindi so that the public may understand me? मैं कहना ये चाहता हूँ कि जब संविधान बना, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बना, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में स्टेट और यूनियन में एक रिलेशन बनाया गया और स्टेट को इंडिपेंडेंट पावर्स दिए गए, कुछ फील्ड में कंट्रोल दिया गया सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को. ठीक इसी तरह से हाई कोर्ट को बनाया गया, स्टेट का मेन हाई कोर्ट, स्टेट का टॉप कोर्ट, और सुप्रीम कोर्ट को बनाया कंट्री का टॉप कोर्ट. लेकिन सुप्रीम कोर्ट के साथ सबऑर्डिनेट जुडिशरी नहीं दी. सबऑर्डिनेट जुडिशरी इज लाइंग विद हाई कोर्ट. हर स्टेट की सबऑर्डिनेट जुडिशरी हाई कोर्ट के कंट्रोल में दे दी, लेकिन हाई कोर्ट को कंट्रोल में नहीं दिया. ये था हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में इंडिपेंडेंस को इंश्योर करने के लिए जो अपॉइंटमेंट का सिस्टम था, वो सिस्टम फॉलो होता रहा 1992 तक. 1992 के पहले आप मुझे आज भी बता दीजिए, एक भी कंट्रोवर्शियल जजमेंट आपको नहीं मिलेगा. एक्सेप्शंस आर एवरीवेयर, लेकिन कोई इशू कभी नहीं रेज हुआ. पहली बार सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने अपॉइंटमेंट के पावर को टेक ओवर किया कोलेजियम सिस्टम बना के. 92 के बाद के जजेस आर अपॉइंटेड बाय द कोलेजियम. केवल एक मिसनॉमर है कि प्रेसिडेंट उसका अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर इशू करता है, लेकिन एवरी प्रोसेस इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय द कोलेजियम सिस्टम. नाउ यू सी, पहला तो अपॉइंटमेंट का पावर ले लिया, उसके बाद जस्टिस यशवंत वर्मा का मामला आपके सामने है. जस्टिस के खिलाफ कोई लीगल एक्शन नहीं हो सकता, इवन क्रिमिनल प्रोसिक्यूशन नहीं हो सकता. उन काम के लिए जो जुडिशियल पावर के बाहर की चीजें हैं, ये नहीं हो सकता. ये दो चीज हुई. तीसरा हुआ कि एवरीवेयर द ऑर्डर, तीसरा आपके सामने है, कोई भी जजमेंट पास करके किसी भी तरह का ऑब्जर्वेशन पास कर देना एज इफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट इज कंट्रोलिंग द एंटायर नेशन. ये तीन चीजें हैं, जो तीन चीजें इंडियन डेमोक्रेसी को अफेक्ट कर रही हैं. हिंदुस्तान का आज लोकतंत्र जो है वो अफेक्टेड है. पब्लिक का कॉन्फिडेंस लूज हो रहा है. ये सारी घटनाएं टोटल आप देखें, इसका जो समग्र जो इफेक्ट है, इसका क्यूमुलेटिव इफेक्ट है, दैट इफेक्ट इज ऑन द डेमोक्रेसी एंड द कॉन्फिडेंस ऑफ द पीपल which has shattered now, which is at the stage of collapse. So this is the time when everything should be revisited and Constitution of India should be restored. This is the opinion of a man who has given his 35 years in Indian judiciary as a career as an advocate. So that is why I am linking this issue with the larger field, that is collegium also. Collegium should be replaced immediately. It should be revisited, and I request the Supreme Court system to constitute a bench, larger bench, to consider this aspect as to whether this system should be revisited or not. This is the time.
That's right.
ये मैं कहना चाहता हूँ. मैं अपनी बात पूरी ताकत से रख रहा हूँ. पिछले 1 साल से मैं बोल रहा हूँ ये चीज, और मैं इसके लिए इसलिए बोल रहा हूं क्योंकि मेरा ये देश और मेरी डेमोक्रेसी मेरे खून के अंदर बहती है. आई एम नेशनलिस्ट. आई वांट माय नेशन टू सर्वाइव.
Absolutely. And this is something we're going to see. Anil Tiwari, I thank you for being with us. We were going to see this case take on a very different turn. You also, as the Allahabad High Court Bar Association President, were going to write a letter to the Chief Justice.
The Supreme Court decided. But now, yes, I was inclined to write a letter just now in the morning itself. But now now that judgment has come and a matter has been set aside. So there is now no need to further escalate the matter. But I request on the Supreme Court system, our senior judges, to constitute a larger bench, more than 12 judges, 13 judges, 15 judges, more than that, so that the entire matter affecting the democratic structure of the Constitution should be considered, and a larger issues may be dealt with by the judiciary itself.
I completely agree with you, and this is something we're going to look at.
To infuse the confidence of the public.
In the last 24 hours, thank you, Mr. Tiwari, for joining us, that has seen such events. I would say the last 5 days, judicial tremors in the Supreme Court, almost like the kind of stuff that we see in the Parliament. But today, August 4th, the Supreme Court passes an order. They say Justice Prashant Kumar, whose visuals are on the screen, should no longer be hearing criminal cases. He needs to be derostered. This order causes a lot of controversy and upheaval in the corridors of the judiciary, in all corridors of power, and then finally a decision is taken. A letter is written to the Allahabad Chief Justice. That letter is signed by 12 judges of the Allahabad High Court. It's written by a High Court judge. That letter then becomes something that is sent to Justice Pardiwala. That bench is anyways, by some turn of events, going to be looking at this matter as directions matter today. So it was already listed before them for directions. I'm sure that has something to do with within the workings of the Supreme Court and the wisdom of the Chief Justice of India. This matter was anyways put forward before the same bench today. 10:30 Friday morning, they come. Justice Pardiwala's bench comes and sits down. The first things they say, we've received a letter. We are going to reconsider what we had written. This was not meant to cause any embarrassment, and we set aside our order. Finally, very soon, in a matter of 5 days, I think it's finally game up, because the Allahabad High Court is going to be more relaxed and pacified now, as the judges have passed an order now that whatever has to be done in this case shall be done by the Chief Justice of the Allahabad High Court.
Yes, Ridham, I think we also have a reporter joining us live. We have with us Aditya. We also have with us Shambhavi. Both are joining live. And Ridham, I would like to take some questions to them first, and then you can perhaps continue. But, Shambhavi, I'll come to you first. It definitely looks like something which is unprecedented. Supreme Court set aside the order that derostered the High Court Judge Prashant Kumar. Definitely an unprecedented move.
Definitely. Even while they were dictating this, they said that there are thousands and thousands of litigants in the country, and the motive with which they approach the courts in India is to seek justice. And for 90% of them, the High Court is mostly the end destination to get so. And there are only 10% who are privileged enough to go and seek justice from a Supreme Court. So they said that our intention of giving the said order was to make sure that people, when they reach High Court, when they go to the High Court to seek justice, they don't come back with an unreasonable order. And they said that they completely agree with the fact that the Chief Justice of the High Court is the master of the roster, and he has the power to de-roster anybody. And that is why they deleted the 2 paragraphs which mentioned that Justice Prashant Kumar will not be dealing with any of the criminal cases. If at all he sits in a division bench, he will be assigned with a senior judge. And now the Supreme Court has very clearly stated that they totally agree that the Chief Justice of the High Court is indeed the master of the roster.
That's right, Shambhavi. And we are also being joined right now by Aditya. Aditya is also with us. Aditya, let's just take our viewers through exactly why this is very important, because we see that there were 2 directions which had come earlier. That Justice Kumar be removed from all criminal cases assignments until he retires,